Hello comrades. It is the 28th of August 2019, which is also known as my mother's birthday. Now for those of you who are familiar with my family, know that my mum really means a lot to me. For those who have stumbled across this video at like 3 AM while browsing, well first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all you need to know is that my mother is a saint. She's like Jesus. She's always putting mine and my sister's needs before hers. She's so loving, so caring. She's currently at work on her birthday and she doesn't even need to be there. Her school doesn't go back until like the 4th. If that is not selflessness, I don't know what is. So, I'm standing in my kitchen right now because I have had either the greatest or stupidest idea known to man. I decided that I was going to bake her a cake. I don't know any cake recipes by heart, so I'm going to have to use this heavy, that's backward, this cookbook, which I'm hoping has a Victoria sponge recipe. Okay, so it doesn't have the basic cookbook. This will surely have something manageable. Why is this so difficult? Ah, butter icing, I will actually need that. To make yogurt, starters and salad. No, desserts! Aha, cake. My mum isn't actually the biggest fan of chocolate cake, but I really am. And I know how to make, you know what, I can just do that to my recipe. Aha, sponge cake. This looks simple enough. I am a functioning 17-year-old human being. So I'm gonna have to weigh out the flour in the Thermomix, which is over there in all its glory, and it's gonna help me, nay, carry me through this endeavour. I definitely do not have enough plain flour. Siri, can you combine plain flour with self-raising flour? A self-raising flour. The plain flour raising agent added to it is equivalent to approximately half a teaspoon of baking powder per 100 grams of plain flour. I'm gonna have to do a lot of maths, and I'm also gonna need baking powder. Half a teaspoon baking powder. There is not much in there, my god. Grease a spring foam tin and set aside, we'll do that. Insert butterfly whisk. Okay, so we're already a bit screwed. Butterfly whisk. Aha! I got it. This is very dangerous. Somehow I feel like this is already going to be a disaster. Oh my god, yay! I do have enough. Actually, I have too much. Where's... Gotta spoon some out. Don't take that out of context. And what do you know? Perfect amount. Don't need this anymore. Use this as a mixing bowl. I gotta pour out the flour into here because I need to use this to whisk the sugary shit. Place eggs, sugar and vanilla sugar into the mixing bowl. Oh, that's very vanilla-y. Oh my goodness. And while that's whisking, I'm going to add a pinch of salt to the flour. These are non-stick pans, but I'm gonna put some butter on them just in case, because knowing me, something will go wrong. I won't be able to get the cake out. I'm just going to preemptively make sure that nothing can go wrong. That's cheese. So I have the actual butter. It's finished. I'm gonna add the flour mixture around, whisk it for a bit, and then I should be good to go for baking it, which is amazing because I didn't think I would be able to do it this quickly. I think I should mention my egg and sugar mixture smells like cooked egg. I'm not sure if that's supposed to happen, but I've never done this before, so I'm just gonna hope for the best. I just spilled flour everywhere. I hope that did something. Holy mac and cheese. That still smells very eggy. The lid currently looks like this.
Hello comrades, it's me, Future Morgan, coming in here at the voiceover because the rest of these clips are just a bit, well, they're just a bit boring. So, I'm adding more flour to my cake mixture because it literally had the consistency of milk. It was disgusting, and I wanted my cake to be solid when it came out of the oven instead of being a liquid runny mess. Mary Berry, there will be no soggy bottoms in this house.
So before I forget, this cake is going to be gluten-free, so I need xanthan gum.
Which basically, it acts as the glutinous agent for the gluten-free flour, so it helps it stick together, so it doesn't literally all come apart the minute you try to
Here we go again. Please work. Now for the moment of truth. Okay, I'm much happier with that. I'm still going to whisk it around a couple more times just to make sure every last bit of flour is mixed in, but otherwise I reckon that's pretty good.
And now for the piece de resistance, the rose syrup. This is single-handedly the best impulse buy I have ever made. It smells amazing and tastes even better. We bought it from the Lakes District and I'm just so glad that it is in my life. It is better than anything I have ever come across. Now here is me pouring the cake mixture into the layers. And I wanted to make it a layer cake, but I mistakenly set the oven too high for the layers because the layers are a lot thinner, and I set the oven 20 degrees higher. I forgot that we had a fan oven and not a Celsius oven, which was unwittingly my first big oopsie of the day, and I had many more oopsies to come because of course this wouldn't be my life without making a major oopsie or 500. So I put my cakes, my beautiful children, into the oven to cook.
As I was looking through the recipe book, I came across my mum's meal plans, yet another reason why she totally deserves someone else to cook something for her. This is for like a couple of days, and she does this every week. Like, I would literally collapse.
Then whilst I was waiting for my beautiful cakes to bake in the oven, you best believe I ate the remainder of what was round the side of the Thermomix. Is that disgusting? Probably. Is it very juvenile? Yes. Do I care? Absolutely not. It is quintessential in baking that one eats a little bit of the cake mixture, and I'll probably get salmonella, but honestly, I was past the point in caring, and also it tasted delicious, so judge all you want. Then I washed up the Thermomix and prepared to start the butter icing, and then my cakes were ready.
They're ready. Oh, they smell so good.
What you see here is the calm before the storm, because disaster was about to strike. I moved on to the butter icing and then quickly realised I had no butter, so off I went to the general store looking like an absolute sort to go get my unsalted butter. Butter acquired, I ran home as fast as my slippy slides would let me, but then lo and behold, oopsie number 2 came crashing around the corner as I realised, in sheer panic, I had burned the side of my cake.
There's been a butter massacre.
Butter massacre indeed, Pastor Morgan. It was then time for me to properly start this butter icing after half an hour of running around like a headless chicken. But then, oopsie number 3 crashed through the door.
Guys, I forgot to put the butterfly whisk in. I had to move everything. Nothing goes smoothly in my life, although butter plus sugar is quite a good mix.
After sluicing the sugary butter off of my hands, I could properly start on this butter icing, which I dyed pink because I wanted to keep in with the rose theme. But now my butter icing was finished and I could properly start pulling this cake together. I decided to heap on the majority of the icing that I made so I could cover up all of my sin, aka the very, very obvious burned corner. I then enlisted the help of my sister, who is here, to decorate the top of the cake, as she is much more artistically talented than me.
Very precise.
And thus, after painful hours of labour, the cake was finished, and of my own admission, it looked freaking fantastic. Like, it looked so good. I was ready to eat it all there, but I wanted to save it for my mum to come home and I wanted to catch her reaction, and that is exactly what I did. Hi,
I'm so
Mama.
hungry,
Happy birthday.
Oh,
Look
thank
at the
you,
counter.
darling. Holy mackerel! Oh, what a lovely surprise. Thank you, girls. Aren't you gorgeous? Oh, thank you so much. Gosh, that's what smells so good.
I tried to disguise my avocado toast.
I'm thinking, yeah, that sounds plausible. Thank you so much. Do you know what, girls? I haven't even eaten lunch. I just worked.
Well, we're gonna have to have some cake then.
I know, that can be my lunch and my dinner.
Wait, so you didn't have lunch because you were working through lunch?
Well, yeah. Oh my gosh,
can
it's
see it
beautiful. Can I take a photo
Of course.
on my phone?
Did you see that?
That's more like it.
If I put this in the trash, will it blow up? Oh my god, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It does.
I need that.
And so does the cake. Right, you ready?
Oh.
It's nearly one candle for 10 years.
Happy 5th birthday!
It's not quite.
Oh no. Oh.
Hey.
Probably not.
Ew.
Thank you.
Down
I just
middle.
cut it across the top.
That is sacrilegious.
It is, isn't it? Sorry, I have to make it really symmetrical. Not really. Look at that.
I made that.
It's very crispy.
Crispy.
Yeah, I burnt it. She's crispy.
That's fine. We love a crispy cake.
Tastes good, I'm
It's
sure.
more of a biscuit consistency.
Oh, it looks amazing.